This is Augustana Sportscene, a weekly update on Viking Athletics at South Dakota's largest private college. Now, let's catch up on the action and excitement of Augustana Athletics as we roll our Augustana Sports Update for this week.
Last Saturday afternoon, Coach Jerry Yashevsky's Augustana football team rolled over Upper Iowa 35-6 in front of a Viking Days crowd of over 4,500 at Kirkeby-Over Stadium. After a scoreless first quarter, Augustana's special teams stepped up as Justin Greenway fell on a loose punt in the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Ben Albrecht added the extra point, and the team headed into halftime with a 7-0 lead. In the third quarter, Trey Hyde found Jake Barcher on a nifty 11-yard scoring strike to push the lead to 14-0. In the fourth quarter, Hyde began the scoring as he dashed in from 7 yards out. Trey then connected on a 21-yard scoring pass to Darren Nicholson and hit Darren again on a 52-yard touchdown pass. For the day, Trey Hyde completed 13 of 22 passes for 232 yards and 3 touchdowns. Darren Nicholson caught 8 passes for a career-high 171 yards and 2 touchdowns. The Augustana defense continued their outstanding play as they forced 6 turnovers and held an Upper Iowa offense which was averaging 522 yards to just 281. Ben Skelly had 15 tackles and Thomas Vanasek 10 to lead the Vikings defense, while Nate Kirby had 9 stops and a sack, and Jake Lee continued his terrific season with 7 tackles and a sack. Anthony Tucker picked off 2 passes, while Garrett Earl was impressive in coverage, starting at cornerback for injured Devin Albert. In women's soccer, Coach Brandon Varkas' team recorded a double overtime 2-2 tie at the University of Mary and fell 2-1 in overtime to Minot State. In the game at Mary, Maren Worth scored 2 goals for the Vikings. The game was played in heavy wind and snow flurries. Augustana led 2-1 at halftime, but Mary came back to gain the tie. Against Minot, the Vikings trailed 1-0 before Maren Worth scored midway through the second half to tie the game. But the Beavers came back to earn the win. Augustana is now 8-5-1 overall and 6-5-1 in the NSIC as they continue to battle for an NSIC playoff spot. And in volleyball, Coach Ashley Buckley's team moved their record to 16-3 overall and 8-3 in the NSIC as they picked up 3-0 road victories at Winona State and Upper Iowa. With the win over the Peacocks, Coach Buckley earned her 100th career victory as head coach at Augustana. Over the 2 matches, Holly Halfmeyer smacked down 28 kills with Courtney Yisker pounding 22. Brittany Check added 20 kills and Taylor Herdlichka 17. Yisker led the way in digs with 34, while Kayla Walrick tacked on 21. Setter Marissa Johnson averaged 14.5 assists per game as she placed the ball effectively to the Viking hitters. That's our sports update for this week. When we come back, we'll talk Augustana football with Coach Jerry Yashevsky. Stay with us.
Augustana Sportscene is brought to you by Sanford Health, improving the human condition, and by Mid-Continent Communications, the connection that counts. Augustana Sportscene is also brought to you by Life Touch, photography for a lifetime, and by Graham Automotive, real service, real value.
Hey, John, heads up. I'm going to be sick for about a week next month.
Next week, I'm going to get a horrible rash and ruin our vacation plans.
Mom, this Thursday, I'm going to throw up all over my t-shirt.
You can't schedule everything in advance. That's why there's Same Day at Sanford. For your same-day appointment in family medicine, pediatrics, OBGYN, or internal medicine, contact your local clinic or simply call 855-SAME-DAY.
At Mid-Continent, we believe in going the extra mile for you. Making sure your questions are answered. Getting every job done right the first time. Why do Mid-Continent Communications employees go out of their way for customers? Because that's how you'd treat a friend or neighbor. And to us, that's exactly what you are. Mid-Continent Communications, the connection that counts.
Have you noticed more and more fees showing up in your account with your bank? Take a look at your statement. You may be surprised. At Sioux Empire Federal Credit Union, the only surprise you'll find is how few fees there are. Imagine applying for your next loan or setting up your account with the peace of mind that as a member owner, you call the shots, including what fees to charge. So why let extra banking fees gobble up your money? Get your account and your loan from the place you own.
Sioux Empire Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA.
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
If your life flashes before your eyes, make sure it's in an IIHS top safety pick. That's the power of German engineering.
Hi everybody, I'm Bill Gross, and with me now is Augustana head football coach Jerry Yashevsky. Jerry, last Saturday afternoon, Viking Days, homecoming at Augustana. We took on Upper Iowa, and wow, what a great football game, a great crowd, a great atmosphere. We came out on top 35-6.
It was a great day. I mean, from the weather right on down, the wind picked up a little bit at halftime, but great to see the crowd full. All the alums that came back and being part of that Hall of Fame dinner and just seeing all the great traditions that came through, and the kids responded. You know, they were jacked up about it. We had 51 recruits on campus as well, which is obviously helpful to play like that in front of some pretty good players. So we're excited, and it creates a little momentum for us.
Great victory for the Vikings, and it started out a little bit slow in the first half, but we started out with a special teams touchdown. So let's talk about special teams first.
Well, our special teams all year has been really good. I don't think we've lost a game of special teams. We played one even, but it's a big emphasis for us. Again, the punt unit, I thought, did a tremendous job of leveraging the field and flipping the field, as you say. Our kick unit actually covered pretty well on the multiple kicks that we had, with the exception of one sideline. And didn't really get a field goal opportunity because we were 3 for 3 in the red zone. So, but again, we get a score on special teams, on a punt, and I think we've had 3 blocked punts, 2 for scores this year, and now that makes a third that we score on a special teams unit. But the kids take pride in it. We work very hard at it, and I think we got the right people doing the job.
Well, these guys don't get a lot of glory sometimes because they don't, play a lot on offense and defense, some of them. But talk about some of the stars of that special teams unit.
Well, for starts with Gabe Dunn, and now, Ben has done a good job, Ben Albrecht, the kicker. But, 2 of the guys that don't get mentioned very often are the Greenway twins. I mean, Justin and Jason have done a tremendous job as gunners on our punt unit. I have not seen a team block them yet, to be honest with you. So that's just such an asset because they can flat out run, and they're actually pretty good open field tacklers, and it paid off for us this weekend. And then there's the others. The Ben Skellys have been just tremendous for us. Sam Thorson's snaps have been right on key, which helps Gabe at punter. Just the list goes on and on of kids that are really performing at a high level.
Oh, great to see those special teams play so well. It's been a real pleasure this year. Well, let's go over to the defense. They had another outstanding game, OJ.
Yeah, and I thought our defensive staff put a tremendous plan together. Upper Iowa had been scoring points on everybody and getting a ton of yardage, and they had a very good run game. The running back was pretty slick in the zone game. I thought our staff did a tremendous job of getting our kids lined up right to take away things. It started a little hairy. They got some zone stuff going on us when we were in some stunts and movements. Once we got down into our base stuff, we kind of took the run away, and this quarterback has shown the propensity to put it in some tight spots and maybe not so good spots, and we told our guys, just make sure you don't drop it, and we didn't. So kudos to our defense, who again continues to play so darn well. They're the top 4 in our league, and the kids are just playing fast, passionate football.
6 forced turnovers. A great day for the Augustana defense, and another group that came alive was the offense.
Yeah. Second half. The first half, I wasn't real pleased with what we did, and we had a little come to Jesus meeting at halftime and talked about what's important and how we're going to get there. Spread them out a little bit, took some shots, and they played off for us. Scoring 28 points in the second half was much needed for this offense, and some explosiveness happened out of some plays that were there all along that all of a sudden hit and hit the mark. And I thought Trey Hyde played really well, and he threw for 232 yards and 3 touchdowns and ran one in himself. So just really pleased with him. And then Darren Nicholson has a career high 171 in his game. So, but the team needs to get better on that side of the ball. 2 of our phases are dialed in pretty good, and we continue to work at it. But it was good to come out of the shell a little bit and get some points on the board.
Super win for the Vikings, a total team victory. We had no turnovers, Coach, which was another big factor in the game. This week, Augustana versus the University of Sioux Falls over at Bob Young Field. Last year, it went down to the wire, of course, with a 1-point victory for USF. Both teams have about the same record. It's going to be an interesting ball game, Coach. What are your thoughts on taking on USF?
Well, it's it's my first time in this game, so I've been in a similar rivalry before, in-town rivalry in my former league that I was coaching in. I'm excited. I mean, how can't you get excited about something like this? Two colleges that are 2 blocks apart from each other. There's pride on the line. These young men see each other in the grocery stores and gas stations and around town and everything else. And we're in the same league fighting for a program. So I'm excited for it. I think it's going to be a great atmosphere. I know our kids are going to be pumped up and ready to go, and we just got to make sure that we put a good game plan together. They're a good football team. You know, they're scoring a lot of points. They're getting a lot of yards. So we got to make sure that we can slow down that offense and certainly create enough offense of our own to get the W.
Coach, it's been exciting to see the buy-in from the Augustana team, the enthusiasm they have. A tribute to you and your coaching staff. But one of the things that was really something was Saturday. 51 recruits here for the game. That's got to be exciting for you.
It is. I think it's the most they've ever had on campus. And it just happened to be that there was MEA days in Minnesota. We had some local kids that again came back. And you know, we're just starting this program. We're just on the ground floor of what we're doing, and our kids have bought in. I'm so proud of our kids, but we were on some good kids, and we're on with them pretty well, and I'm excited about the future. And those guys loved what they saw on Saturday. Those kids absolutely love what they saw on Saturday. Multiple parents, emails, texts coming back on Sunday about that's how I want it. This is where I want to be. What a great college. What a great atmosphere. Everybody I met, da-da-da. So once again, Augustana hits excellence in every way, and I can't wait to continue the journey with some of those young men.
Coach, it's a big one with USF on Saturday, so good luck to you and your team. When we come back, we'll catch up with Augustana volleyball coach Ashley Buckley. Stay with us.
I was nervous for picture day. My mom let me pick out my outfit. She said, pick wisely. I stood in line with my friends, and then it was my turn.
Next.
There were big lights and a backdrop, and the picture lady said, wow, nice smile. And then there was this poof. I really like my picture.
Whether you're in pain on Friday or get hurt on Saturday, injuries can happen any day of the week. Now you can walk right in for expert care at Sanford Orthopedic Fast Track. We're the first to offer a walk-in clinic at 4 convenient locations, 7 days a week with evening hours. Call 605-328-2663. Expert care when you need it. Sanford Orthopedic Fast Track.
Cleaning hard water spots is hard. Make sure your water softener is working properly. No matter what brand you own, your Culligan man will inspect and check your softener. For this special offer, call and say, hey, Culligan man. Even a high-efficiency dishwasher can't remove spots from your glasses if you have hard water, but a Culligan high-efficiency water softener can. It saves you up to 46% on operating costs. For 100% beautiful glasses, just say, hey, Culligan man.
Combine Midco Net Extreme Wideband, the region's fastest internet, and mid-continent video with TV everywhere, and take shows you normally watch here and watch them anywhere, anytime. So turn your tablet into a TV, take CNN with you, catch the Cartoon Network up here. Turn any screen in the house into a mid-continent screen. Mid-continent video with TV everywhere and the flawless streaming performance of Midco Net Extreme Wideband make mid-continent the connection that counts.
Joining me now is Augustana volleyball coach Ashley Buckley. Ashley, great weekend for the Vikings last weekend as we hit the road for matches at Winona State and Upper Iowa, and we won both of them 3-0.
Yeah, we came out ready to go against Winona. I was really impressed with Brittany Check in the front row. She really helped lead our offense. She was swinging down the line and was really aggressive. But I think it helped because we were in system. Our serve receive was fantastic, and I thought maybe the MVP of the night was Kayla Walrick. It was the best defense I've seen of her this season. So overall, a really great team performance. And then we hit the road to Upper Iowa, and our goal was to play well on Friday and on Saturday this weekend, and they did. They came out with a lot of energy. Upper Iowa has a lot of young players. They're athletic and they're aggressive. But I thought that, again, we were really focused on a serve receive. And again, Taylor Herdlichko was great, Holly Halfmeyer, in the front row, and Courtney Yisker too came out swinging. So overall, we were really pleased with the weekend.
Well, it really looks like you're clicking right now, Coach.
Yeah, we're happy with how we're playing, and as I keep telling the team, it's good to fly under the radar as long as possible. There's a lot of teams in our conference being recognized, and so we're just focused on one match at a time and improving from week to week. So I've been so impressed with not only their focus, but just their desire to get better.
Well, we're filming this on Tuesday, which is the day of our Wayne State match, so you'll have to catch up on that one through the media. It's a big one for the Vikings, so we hope we can get that. And the matches continue to be big this weekend as we're back home again. Friday night, we get St. Cloud State, and then Saturday, perennially strong Minnesota Duluth.
Yeah, this is a really tough week for us. St. Cloud's having a great season in the Northern Sun. They have a very strong middle who we're going to need to look at how we're going to defend. And then Duluth is coming off of a loss this last weekend against Northern. And so I know that they're going to be fired up and ready to play and ready to win on the road. So we're excited about the matchups. Certainly we're happy to be at home, and we need a lot of support from our fans. So we're hopeful to have a great crowd here at the Elman.
Yeah, it's getting down, here to the end of October and then toward the end of the season, and every match is important. Right now the Vikings sit in 4th place in the standings. And for those of you who don't know, this is the second year of a conference tournament, and the top 4 teams get a home site in the first round. So that's pretty important. And Coach, right now, boy, every point is important.
Yeah, every match is very important at this point in the season, and we know that the top 4 host, but most importantly too, we're really focused on after the conference tournament and trying to be a regional team this year. And that's really tough to do because we know that the MIAA is really tough this year. The GAC is going to get an automatic qualifier, so we know we need to be at the top of the league. So there's a huge incentive for us to just stay focused on one match at a time and to win as many as we can.
The Vikings have had a great season. Oh, by the way, Coach Buckley, congratulations. 100 career victories at Augustana. How did that feel?
Thank you. Good. What was exciting was that we inducted Lindsay Wilbur into the Hall of Fame. And Holly Halfmeyer received her 1,000th kill this weekend, or earned her 1,000th kill. So those were important milestones for us. It was icing on the cake, I guess, to earn my 100th win.
Go Augie Volleyball. Well, fans, we need you. We need you Friday night for the St. Cloud match at 7, and we need you Saturday afternoon at 4 for Minnesota Duluth. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you.
When we come back, we will catch up with Vikings outstanding wide receiver Darren Nicholson. We'll be right back.
So, do we stick with your health insurance or go with mine?
Is your office even keeping its health insurance?
I don't know. What about that marketplace?
I'm not sure how it even works.
This is painful.
This is complicated.
This is simple.
Sanford Health Plan offers affordable health insurance options for individuals and families. We can even make sense of all the changes going on in healthcare today. Make it simple on yourself. Click SanfordHealthPlan.com.
Sanford Health Plan.
This is simple.
Midconet Extreme Wideband. 3 levels of extremely fast connections with exceptional capacity to choose from. Extreme 1.0. Exciting speeds that start out faster than anyone in the region. Extreme 2.0. Exhilarating speed for gaming or streaming. Extreme 3.0. Extraordinary speed for the whole house. It's among the nation's fastest. 3 extreme speeds. Only from Midconet Extreme Wideband.
Build your own bundle and save today. xisnext.com.
Even a high-efficiency dishwasher can't remove spots from your glasses if you have hard water, but a Culligan high-efficiency water softener can. It saves you up to 46% on operating costs. For 100% beautiful glasses, just say, "Hey, Culligan Man."
I was nervous for picture day. My mom let me pick up my outfit. She said, "Pick wisely." I stood in line with my friends, and then it was my turn.
Next.
There were big lights and a backdrop, and the picture lady said, "Wow, nice smile." And then there was this poof. I really like my picture.
I have evidence that proves my dad's a space alien. He speaks a weird language. Drinks green stuff. He says he's from Albuquerque. I'm not buying it. I mean, just look at him. And one more thing, he has a spaceship. The evidence doesn't lie. My dad's an alien.
The highly advanced Audi A6, named to car and drivers 10 best. Experience exceptional value on the Audi A6 at your local dealer today.
expectations. Getting better every day. It doesn't happen by chance. Preparation pays off. So the only question to ask yourself is, am I better today than I was yesterday? Exceed yesterday. Choose Sanford Orthopedics and Sports Medicine.
We're back, and with me now is Augustana wide receiver Darren Nicholson. Darren, it's wonderful to have you on Augustana Sportscene, and particularly wonderful because you're coming off a big day last Saturday at Kirkaby Over Stadium. We'll get to that in a minute here. But to begin with, Brandon Valley High School had to make a decision on where to go to college. Why did you choose Augustana?
Well, for me, Augie was a great choice because it was real close to home. And with the Brandon Valley coaching staff, I had a lot of former alumni on the squad, and they kind of pushed me towards this place, and it was a good choice, and I'm happy with my decision.
Well, we're happy you're here too. You're having a tremendous season this year. Well, let's go to football here and talk a little bit first about the team. Your thoughts on the team this year and how things are going?
Well, it's been up and down here, 3 and 4, so it's not exactly where we wanted to be, but as far as the team goes, our defense is playing great, and we're really proud of how they're playing and all the plays they're making. Offensively, it's been frustrating at times, but as long as we stick to our plan, Coach OJ's got a good plan for us, and as long as we do what we need to do, it's going to be a successful rest of the year for us.
Well, last Saturday afternoon, Darren had I think probably the best game that you've had as an Augustana Viking. And our offense broke loose as we won the game 35-6. But in particular, your play was outstanding. You had 5 catches for 171 yards, 2 touchdowns. Talk about the 2 touchdown receptions. The first one was kind of a scramble by Trey Hyde, and somehow he found you.
Yeah, he just, it was a broken play, and he ended up just throwing it up in the end zone and trusted me to make a play, and I was able to come down with it. The
defensive back that was there, he didn't shield you at all from the play? It looked like it went right over the top of him.
Yeah, it did. I think he misplayed it, and the wind got a hold of it, and I was able to position myself and make a play on it.
It was a tremendous catch for the Vikings. And then late in the game, into the fourth quarter, one over the middle, and off you went.
Yeah, that was a fun play for me. Just it was a screen play, and I was able to get some yards after catch, and those are the plays you like as a receiver.
Darren, as we've said here, has had an outstanding year, and he's been playing football a long time. What do you like about the game of football?
I think it's just the best team sport there is. 11 guys coming together, doing all their jobs, and really it's just, from a coaching's perspective too, just the X's and O's and strategy, it's just the best game on earth.
Away from the football field, Darren has also got some plans ahead. What's your major, and what are you thinking about doing?
Well, right now I'm a business administration major, and hopefully after springtime I can find a job in that field and start going on with my career.
All right, employers out there, here's a good one for you. Darren Nicholson, business administration, football player, leader. Hire him. All right, last question. You've been around Augustana from your redshirt year till now. Your thoughts as you look back on your days at Augustana as both a student and a football player?
Well, I'm definitely going to miss it. Being on the football team and around campus, it's a tight-knit community, and had a lot of good friends, and we're probably going to go our separate ways, and I'm going to miss them, but I had a lot of good memories, and going to look back on it with a smile on my face.
You're going to be a good alum for the Augustana Vikings. Darren, good luck the rest of the season and with your career. When we come back, we'll check out our Augustana sports calendar for this week. Stay with us.
Midconet Extreme Wideband. 3 levels of extremely fast connections with exceptional capacity to choose from. Extreme 1.0. Exciting speeds that start out faster than anyone in the region. Extreme 2.0. Exhilarating speed for gaming or streaming. Extreme 3.0. Extraordinary speed for the whole house. It's among the nation's fastest. 3 extreme speeds. Only from Midconet Extreme Wideband.
Build your own bundle and save today. xisnext.com.
Exceeding expectations. Getting better every day. It doesn't happen by chance. Preparation pays off. So the only question to ask yourself is, am I better today than I was yesterday? Exceed yesterday. Choose Sanford Orthopedics and Sports Medicine.
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
If your life flashes before your eyes, make sure it's in an IIHS top safety pick. That's the power of German engineering.
How do you hold a moment? Keep friends and family close. Witness the passage of time. Replay the glory days. Relive magical nights. Create memories to share. How do you capture a lifetime? One picture at a time. Life Touch. Photography for a lifetime.
Cleaning hard water spots is hard. Make sure your water softener is working properly. No matter what brand you own, your Culligan man will inspect and check your softener. For this special offer, call and say, "Hey, Culligan man." Even a high-efficiency dishwasher can't remove spots from your glasses if you have hard water, but a Culligan high-efficiency water softener can. It saves you up to 46% on operating costs. For 100% beautiful glasses, just say, "Hey, Culligan man."
Let's take a look at the Augustana sports calendar for this week. Friday, October 25th, volleyball back home with a big match against St. Cloud State at the Elman Center at 7 o'clock. Saturday, October 26th, volleyball home again against highly ranked Minnesota Duluth, again at the Elman Center. It tips off at 4 p.m. And women's soccer is at Upper Iowa University in Fayette, Iowa. And the Augustana football team travels over to the University of Sioux Falls. Kickoff is set for 6:30 p.m. And the big event of the day is the conference cross-country meet where the Vikings men's and women's teams have been outstanding. That begins at 10:30 over at Yankton Trail Park here in Sioux Falls. Sunday, October 27th, women's soccer finishes their road trip at Winona State. Monday, October 28th, it's basketball season as the Augustana men play an exhibition game at the University of Arizona in Tucson. That game begins at 9 p.m. And remember this Augustana athletic information. You can hear all Augustana football games and men's basketball games on KIKN FM 100.5 and worldwide at KIKN.com. And for complete information on Augustana athletics, go to our website at goaugie.com, where you can also get discount tickets for home athletic events at goaugie.com/tickets. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next week for another edition of Augustana Sports Scene. So long, everybody.
You have been watching Augustana Sports Scene, a weekly review of Viking Athletics at South Dakota's largest private college. Learn more about Augustana College in Sioux Falls at augie.edu.